The 2-Up ATV class is one that gets largely overlooked in terms of media coverage and, realistically, manufacturers' attention. But this definitely doesn't mean it's not an important segment in the industry. 2-Up ATVs actually sell quite well. Proof of this is the long list of manufacturers who offer entire lineups of 2-Up models at different price points and levels of performance. But the 2-Up ATV isn't just a good idea, it's a necessity. Before purpose-built twofers were a thing, riding 2-Up was actually dangerous and in many places illegal. Polaris offers multiple 2-Up models in multiple trim levels. From the base 570 to the fully loaded 1000 XP, there's definitely something for everyone. At the bottom of this list is the Touring 570 base. This is Polaris's budget-friendly 2-Up offering, and its price point is, in no uncertain terms, impressive. It may not be flashy, it may not be loaded with fancy features, but it definitely has all the important bases covered. Things like a 567cc ProStar dual overhead cam single that produces 44 horsepower, McPherson struts up front and double A-arms out back that yield 8.2 and 9.5 inches of travel, on-demand shiftable 4x4, Polaris's legendary CVT transmission, and lock-and-ride compatible under-rack storage up front. In terms of passenger amenities, this Sportsman Touring has got raised passenger floorboards, spacious king-queen seating, a non-adjustable but very flexible backrest, and multi-position passenger handholds. Clearly there's nothing missing that you're going to need to have fun and be comfortable, but let's look at what actually is missing when compared to its higher-end 2-Up siblings. Instead of trick 14-inch aluminum wheels wrapped in great big beefy tires, this base model Touring has got 25-inch tires wrapped around standard steel wheels. It does not have power steering, nor does it have EBS engine braking, active descent control, or fancy painted plastics. Even a motorhead like me who can't resist an upgraded model of anything can accept that the base 570 really is all you need. And when you consider the price, well, we'll get into that a little later. Polaris's 570 single produces 44 horsepower, which is more than enough to take you and a friend anywhere you might want to go. It feels fun and flickable in the woods and produces top speeds that are more than adequate for faster trails and fire roads. McPherson struts up front yield a decent 8.2 inches of travel, and while the ride from this front end is definitely good enough, it's not as good as the 570 Touring SP with its double A-arms. Again though, a small sacrifice that's worth making when you look at the price tag. Despite not having power steering, this base model Touring handles really well. I've said this before, of all the ATVs in the industry today, Polaris's Sportsman is the one that actually needs power steering the least. It handles predictably, steering is light, feedback into the handlebars is minimal. If no one told you it didn't have power steering, you'd never feel like you were missing out on anything. Rear-end ride quality, arguably the most important aspect of a 2-Up ATV, is outstanding thanks to 9.5 inches of rear-end travel that's plush and preload adjustable and 11 inches of ground clearance. In terms of ergonomic comfort, the driver is getting the same cockpit layout and seating position as the single-seat Sportsman 570. It's comfortable, spacious, and feels just right. Passenger ergonomics are excellent. The seat is really plush and soft, which actually adds a little bit of extra suspension for your passenger. The handholds offer multiple grip positions, and while the backrest isn't adjustable, it's really flexible, so your passenger won't get bucked forward when the trail gets rough. It's got good power, it rides good, it handles good, and it's comfortable. Let's be honest, this isn't exactly a mind-blowing synopsis of this vehicle. So far, there's been nothing to really rave about. Until you look at the price tag. In an industry where bigger, better, flashier, and more impressive seems to be the name of the game, Polaris has bucked the trend and brought us a more basic, slightly pared down, yet completely capable 2-Up ATV with a retail price of just $76.99 US. Think about that for a minute. For a hair over $7,500, you can be out enjoying the trails, exploring, getting dirty, and finding endless adventures with your favorite passenger on a purpose-built 2-Up ATV that, while not as fully loaded as more expensive models, is every bit as capable and every bit as much fun. So what's the more impressive option here? Having the flashiest ATV to impress your friends, or having just as much fun for a fraction of the cost and keeping more of your hard-earned greenbacks in your pocket where they belong? Thanks for watching this segment of Dirt Trax TV. For more great content, make sure you click the links or subscribe to our channel where we're always updating with new content every day throughout the week.